Randy Orton's SummerSlam 2025 status in jeopardy after WWE SmackDown? Possibility explored. Randy Orton was expected to make a triumphant return to SummerSlam this year, his first appearance at the event since 2021. Slated to team up with country music star and rising WWE figure Jelly Roll, Orton is set to face off against Drew McIntyre and Logan Paul at the biggest party of the summer in New Jersey. However, after recent developments on WWE SmackDown and other media appearances, questions are beginning to swirl around Orton's status for the blockbuster event. The feud between these four men began heating up when Logan Paul crashed Jelly Roll's live musical performance on SmackDown last week. Just as things were escalating, Randy Orton stepped in to defend Jelly Roll, igniting tensions with Logan Paul. Not long after, Drew McIntyre emerged and confronted Orton, further intensifying their ongoing rivalry. That confrontation set the stage for their showdown at Saturday night's main event. At Saturday's show, Randy Orton managed to score a hard-fought victory over Drew McIntyre. Meanwhile, outside the ring, Jelly Roll and Logan Paul engaged in a chaotic brawl of their own. The storyline continued to bleed into mainstream media when all four men appeared on Jimmy Kimmel Live, where a heated physical exchange took place during the segment. While this crossover generated massive buzz, it also raised concerns about how far these altercations would go in the build-up to SummerSlam. Looking ahead to this week's episode of SmackDown, speculation is growing that Drew McIntyre and Logan Paul could attempt to take out the Viper with a backstage or in-ring attack. Given Orton's history of serious back issues, the possibility of him being targeted in a sneak assault seems more than plausible. If Drew and Logan do execute such a move, they could cause a storyline injury to Orton, or even aggravate real-life physical concerns, potentially placing his participation at SummerSlam in doubt. Orton has been dealing with chronic back problems for several years, and any further damage could compromise his ability to compete at full strength. Even if WWE clears him to wrestle at SummerSlam, he may enter the match less than 100%, which would not only shift the momentum but also draw fan sympathy toward the RK Roll team. While no official announcement has been made regarding a possible injury, WWE has a history of using pre-match assaults and injury angles to build suspense and drama. With Drew McIntyre and Logan Paul being two of the most villainous heels on SmackDown, an ambush on Orton is very much within the realm of possibility. Randy Orton praises Jelly Roll ahead of SummerSlam. In a lighter moment during their joint appearance on Jimmy Kimmel Live, Randy Orton surprised fans with a heartfelt comment about his tag team partner. Known for his stoic demeanor and no-nonsense attitude, the Viper showed a rare moment of admiration for Jelly Roll. Orton stated that he had never seen someone work so hard to get in the ring, and was genuinely impressed by how much Jelly Roll has already exceeded WWE's expectations. This endorsement from a veteran like Orton could go a long way in boosting Jelly Roll's credibility as a crossover entertainer in the world of professional wrestling. Their chemistry on and off the screen is becoming a central part of the SummerSlam storyline. WWE seems to be banking on their underdog partnership to create a memorable moment at the pay-per-view. However, if Orton's condition worsens or if he is written out of the match, it could change the entire trajectory of the feud, possibly setting up Jelly Roll for a surprise solo performance or a new partner. For now, fans will have to tune in to SmackDown this week to see what unfolds. Will the Viper make it to SummerSlam unscathed, or will a brutal ambush put the much-anticipated tag match in jeopardy? Only time will tell.